All right, Leos. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drought out, just miss helping you through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're in my channel. Grand rising, good evening, good afternoon. Over here on my channel, we make sure we pour into ourselves, baby. Okay? Self-love, self-care is not selfish when you pour into everybody else. Ain't no way you out here giving out 80 or 90% and you only receiving 10, 20, or 30, or 40, or 50% of that. Make it make sense. Okay? Thank you for all my A1 Day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Thank you for those who watch and haven't subscribed. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And thank you for those who subscribe and unsubscribe but still watch the channel. You can be led to the water, baby, but can't nobody make you drink it. And everything starts with you when it comes down to manifesting what it is that you need to manifest out of life. Okay, so that means you need to go within and do the healing. Acknowledge that trauma, acknowledge that pain, acknowledge that hurt, so it can be released, so you can move on. Okay, so you can start bringing in new energy, new things. Can't bring in nothing when you're still holding on to the past. Can't bring in nothing when you're still holding on to things that have hurt you. All right, like I say, if you're able to speak with those people that have hurt you, go ahead and talk to them, but don't look for a certain answer after that. Say what you need to say so you can get it off your chest, so you can move on. Now, Leos, you're up. Y'all already know we start out with the self-care message first. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first, baby. We're going to always make sure we pour into self. Self-care is not selfish when you're giving everybody else. When you pouring into everybody else's cup. And then we're going to get into the believe in your own magic message, okay? So, Leos, in through the nose, out through the mouth, baby. All right, y'all. Get this incense lit. I do hope y'all have a good day. Yes, have a good day. Have a good day. Remember, you can choose to have a good day. Of course, people gonna make you mad. Of course, they're gonna make you mad. They're gonna do things to try to take you out, but it's up to you to stay in the energy, okay? Just be like, I ain't gonna let you work me today. I'm gonna go ahead and let you have it, okay? I'm gonna let you have it. But not tomorrow is a different thing, cause you come play around tomorrow, I might slap you. All right. All right, so let's get into these self-care messages, Leo. Self-care messages for Leo's collective. Self-care messages for Leo's collective. Some of y'all being too nice out here. Stop being too nice out here. No matter how hard you be, like, oh, I ain't nice. I ain't being nice. Yeah, you being too nice to somebody. You letting somebody slide too much. You doing something. Leo's collecting. Leo's collecting. Leo's collecting. Leo's collecting. Leo's collecting. Leo's collecting. It says release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come when the right time. So abundance is gonna come when the right time. Okay, abundance is gonna come in at the right time when it comes down to what you are working on as far as career wise, what you are doing career wise as far as your own business, own podcast, whatever it is that you're doing on your own. Abundance is gonna come in at the right time. Right now, you just need to dot your I's, cross your T's, get everything in order. So when this money starts flowing, you're better prepared. You got a lot of things stocked up, got a lot of things in order, and you're ready. Leo and singles, Leo single. Leo singles, you need to get in the habit of loving yourself. Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. Singles, start pouring more into you. Like I say, that's what we over here on this channel for. Love yourself first. Pour into your own cup first. Stop giving out so much and you accepting the bare minimum. If you're going to give out so much, at least let them meet you halfway. At least let them meet you. I wouldn't even say halfway. At least let them meet you the same way. Because guess what? You always probably been in a situation to where you had to be the breadwinner as far as like you had to take care of things. You always had to take care of things in certain type of relationship that you've been in. So allow somebody to come in and take their responsibility off of you. Allow someone to come in and not just come in giving you the bare minimum like everybody else was doing. No, it's gonna be an equal give and take. There's gotta be an equal give and take. I don't want to accept nothing else or nothing less but an equal give and take. Leo's in a relationship. Leo's in a relationship is telling you ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. So if you're trying to, like say like today's believe in your own magic. If you want to practice that, if you want to see what you can do, then guess what? You gotta practice it first. But make sure it's only dealing with you as far as any type of ritual. Don't go trying to bend nobody will. Don't go try to keep nobody with you. Don't go try to make nobody nice or sweet up on you. Try do you first, okay? Focus on you first. And then you advance to something else. But like I say, I ain't really with the bending the wheel. If they meant for you to be with them, they meant for you to be with them. If they ain't meant for it, then she just let it go. You got something better coming in for you. You got somebody who's gonna treat you better. If you had somebody good and you like, oh, I should have messed up or whatever. Okay, whatever the case might be with that baby, you had to lose that because you weren't taking care of it. You weren't doing what you supposed to do. You weren't being committed how you need to be committed. So that was your loss. You're gonna have to take that L. But don't go forcing nobody will or don't go bending nobody will when it come down to things like that. But like I say, start with you first when it come down to these rituals. Leo's in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Leo's in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Right now, you focus too much on a materialistic thing. Too much materialistic thing. Once you leave, you can't go. You can't go with none of that stuff. Okay, once you leave here, you can't go with none of that stuff. Once you leave here, you can't go with none of that money, none of that jewelry, none of them cars, clothes, and all that stuff. Whatever the case might be that you might be focusing on, or that just might be in your energy. Focus more on your family, okay? Focus more on your family when it comes down to things. Focus on making memories, okay? Because we don't know when this our time to go. So make sure you focusing on your family. Yes, of course, y'all married. You got to focus on that family. But if you got good people as far as your mama, your daddy, grandma, all that, cousins, all that, make more memories, okay? Make more memories so you won't be the one up there talking about something. Oh, I should have called more. I should have texted more. I should have did this more. I was too busy trying to focus on getting this. Too busy trying to focus on getting that. And you up there, then everybody looking at you like, you ain't never called. You ain't never text. You ain't never do none of this. What you crying for? Why? Matter of fact, why are you even here? So get up out of this materialistic mindset, okay? All right. Make memories with your people. Give your people some time. Stop being so busy. Their job gonna be there. Make sure you make time for your people. When we leave here, we don't leave with nothing but our souls and the memories that we have as far as the people we cherished and cared about. Okay? Hold on. Alright, so you'll see this. Leave your own magic music. Leave your own magic music. Let me see here for Leo single. Leave your own magic music. Let me see here for Leo single. Leave your own magic music. Okay. Next we got the Leo single. Leo single. Leo single. Leo single. Leo single. Leo single. Okay, Leo single. Y'all got, we need two today. We need two today. Okay. Leo single. Let's shoot. 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 All right, so Leo singles, what it's telling you right now as far as believing your own magic, baby, you need to focus on the here and now. You too busy in the page. You too busy thinking about the page. You too busy trying to figure out, oh, if I could have did this, if I could have did that, if it should have went this way, if it whatever the case might be, baby. Focus on the here and now. Get out of the past. You can't change nothing. Nothing's gonna change. You can't change the decision that you made in the past. You can't change the movement that you made in the past. What can you do now? What can you do now? How can you better yourself now? Yes, if you're gonna focus on the past as far as healing, as far as learning from your mistakes, as far as learning from the things that you have been through. Loving yourself more instead of pouring into other people so much. If you're gonna be thinking about the past, figure out how you can do better by you. And also, it's telling you to weave together the crown you deserve. Because, baby, even though you done been through it, all that, you done dealt with all that. You know, people that came in and did what they did, or you thought a situation might was gonna work, or you thought something was gonna happen. Thought you was gonna have more. Thought this was gonna be more than what it was, and it didn't. You still came out strong. You still was able to get things done. You still was able to handle business. So weave together the crown that you deserve, baby, because you have did some of the work. Now it's time to focus on you. Now it's time to focus on being open to the idea of loving yourself, being there for yourself, healing yourself. Okay? Staying out of the past. The past has happened. We can't change it. But how can I make my present and my future better? Just so I won't have to go through the things that I had to deal with, dealing with my past. Okay? You do deserve a crown, baby. So believe in you. Believe you do have the right to be happy. Believe you do have the right to have this crown on your head because you are a king, you are a queen. Because of the things that you have been through, because of the people you have helped, because of the people you have put before your needs. But now it's time to start putting your needs before everybody else. Okay? Those who are in a relationship, like I said, ritual. To experience the magic of life, first you have to practice it. But let's not go turning nobody into no frogs or nothing. Because at this time it's telling you justice will be served. Justice is coming. If people are doing you wrong, if people have done you wrong, if people have played on your top, if people have paid with your money, people have did something that just got you thinking about doing rituals and stuff. Justice will be served. So chill out. Chill out. God got you. Your ancestors, these spirit guys, they seen what they was doing. They got you. You might not see the results right now, but they got you. Justice is coming. Now, if you done did something bad to somebody else, then justice is coming for you. Karma work both ways. What you give out, and what you put out is what you gonna receive. But also, it's telling you you can be your own knight. Stop thinking so you gotta have somebody come in and save you. Stop thinking you need this saver. Stop thinking you need this knight shining armor. You can save yourself. Only you can save yourself, baby. Only you can show up for yourself, baby. Only you able to do what it is that you need to do for yourself. Go on a journey of being open to the idea of loving you. You don't need no saving. You don't need nobody to come in and save you. Save yourself. Do what you need to do for yourself. Make better decisions when it come down to self. Start putting yourself first. Start speaking up and saying what need to be said. Stop letting people slide with that certain thing. Okay? Stop feeling like you can't voice and say what you need to say. Stop feeling like you gotta be stuck in a situation when you ain't happy. Stop feeling like, oh, somebody gonna come and get me from this evil night or this evil. So ain't nobody gonna do none of that. What you need to do is fly. What you need to do is step out there on faith. What you need to do is stand on business when it come down to you. Meaning, if you gotta leave some alone, leave some alone. If you gotta have a new beginning, have a new beginning. If you gotta start over, start over. I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. I'm sick of it. We got an emotional roller coaster on. You giving me promise that you'll never keep. Stop allowing people to sit there and lie in your face. Stop allowing people to take you on an emotional roller coaster. But justice will be served. But stop thinking somebody gonna come save you. Ain't nobody obligated to save you. Only you obligated to save yourself. Love on yourself. Put more energy into yourself. Stand on business when it come down to you. When you say what you mean what you say. Know what's healthy and know what's unhealthy. Know what's good for you and what's not good for you. Stop playing when it come down to you. Those that's in a marriage, now, those in a marriage, okay, so you getting up every, he says the world is waiting for you. You getting up every day, you going to work, you doing this, you doing that, because you got to take care of bills. Like I said, the materialistic realm. You got to do this, you got to take care of this. Of course, you married, so you probably got extra stuff that go along with that. You got to make sure the wife happy or the husband happy. You got to make sure the kids, this and that and everything. But then, where you come in at? Where you come in at? Where you come in at being open to the idea of loving you? Where you come in at as far as doing things that you want to do? Doing things that's going to put a smile on your face? Doing things that's going to help you? Where do you come in at? It's a change that need to be made, and you've been thinking about this change. Okay, so when you going to make this change? Because you started putting everybody else before you, family-wise, as far as, like I say, you married. You in a long-term committed relationship, so you got to make sure bills got to be paid, this got to be done, all that got to be done. You probably don't have enough time to do nothing, but make sure the household is straight. Make sure the wife or the husband is straight. Make sure the kids and all that is straight. Make sure bills is straight. Make sure, gas and all this is, you got, it's a change that need to be made. You need to start surrounding yourself with people who love you and care about you. You need to surround yourself with people who love you and care about you. You need to start listening. Okay? Whatever it is that you might be dealing with, you need to forgive yourself or forgive them. Stop holding on to hurt. Stop holding on to pain. Stop holding on to things that no longer serves you. Like I said, if you got something you want to say to somebody, go ahead and say it. Voice how you feel, but don't look for a certain type of answer from them. Say it so it can be released off your chest. Because like I say, you don't want to be that one that's like, oh, I wish I had said this before this happened. Oh, I wish I had voiced this before this happened. Oh, I wish I had asked this before this happened. Do it right now so you can understand, so you can get the answers that you are looking for. And like I say, sometimes you're not going to get that answer. But at least you got it off your chest. But at this moment, it's a change that need to be made because you too focus on materialistic. You too focus on getting things done, and you're not even putting time and love and energy into yourself. You're not even doing things that make you happy. You're not even doing things that would put a smile on your face. You're not even doing things that, you know, that'll make you feel like, okay, today was a good day. Today was one of those days. It's a change that need to be made. And either you're going to step up and do it, or you're going to sit around here and study feel sorry for yourself. Study feel like you can't get this and you can't get that done, or you can't do this and you can't do this because you so focused on getting this materialistic stuff. Like I say, you can't pass with none. You can't once you pass, you can't go with none of it. If you out here overdoing yourself and overworking yourself and not putting that time and energy into yourself to make sure you surround yourself with people you love, or you surround yourself as far as doing things that you love, you're going to feel like you done worked your whole life, and your whole life was just basically around making somebody else happy. Basically around making sure the kids happy. Basically around making sure this. No, put some energy into you, baby. Surround yourself with people who love you. Surround yourself with people who going to uplift your spirit. Surround yourself with people who gonna give you that energy that you need and give you that talk that you need. That ain't just gonna sit there and just let you do what you're doing and not correct you. Like I say, the truth is a hard pill to swallow, and I'd rather tell you the truth than for you to be walking around here looking like a fool, knowing that you're doing something that you don't supposed to be doing, or knowing that you overdoing something or overplaying your part. It's too much. Baby, let me run this by you right quick. Now, how you take it is how you take it. But I ain't coming to you in no disrespectful way. I ain't coming up to you in no saying in no type of way. What I need you to see is, baby, you making sure everybody else straight, but who making sure you straight? Baby, you making sure everybody else straight, but who you surrounded as far as that's gonna give you that love that you need, that's gonna give you that laughter that you need, that's gonna give you that smile that you need. Then you see yourself, you isolating yourself from people and all this because, like I say, you too busy to focus on this. You want to make sure you have people in your corner that's going to support you through the good and the bad. Make sure you have people in your corner who going to be there for you. But if you too busy focusing on this and you ain't even focused on making no change when it come down to you two, and you think you just going to be reaching out to people and then right here and they going, oh, you calling them with your sob story you need. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. For what? I ain't heard from you. I ain't seen you. I ain't know what's going on with you. I don't know none of this. But you need help. What I need you to do is come up out of here. Make a change because you know a change need to be made. Because you know a change need to occur in order for you to get to this point as far as forgiveness. Like I say, whatever it is that you feeling some type of way about, whatever it is that you need to get off your chest, baby, go ahead and get it off your chest. A change need to be made. You need to start surrounding yourself with people who love you. Surrounding yourself with people who gonna give you that laughter, that smile. You're gonna enjoy yourself. Start loving on you more, Leos. Stop allowing people to feel like they are number one or they are priority. Yes, of course you are. If you marry, yes, of course. But God should always be first too. Okay? And then your mental health and your sanity, and as far as you loving on you, that should be one too. Make sure you do what you gotta do for you. Okay? Stop allowing people to feel like you ain't like you just gonna deal with anything. You just gonna put up with anything. We ain't gonna do that. Just because I'm married to you, just because we in a relationship, just because we done been together this long, just because we got 2 kids, 3 kids, 5 kids, just because we got step kids together, just because we got a dog together, whatever the case might be. The world don't revolve around you, baby. I gotta do something for me. I gotta start putting me first. I gotta make sure I'm out doing things that I'm going to enjoy. I don't need all this extra hassle. I don't need all this extra stuff. But whatever it is, you need to speak up and say what needs to be said. You need to surround yourself with people who love you. Surround yourself with people who gonna uplift you, give you that laughter, give you that spirit that you need. And you need to make this change. Stop being in denial. Forgive yourself for the decision you have made. Forgive yourself for allowing certain things to happen. Forgive yourself for, whatever the case you have done. Only you know. But forgive yourself. Speak up, say what need to be said, and do better. When you know better, you do better. Okay? Leo, this y'all message. I did not expect it to be this long. I do apologize. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe, please.